Hello humans, it's me, Master Raccoon. Yeah, I know I look cute, but don't get fooled. I understand the world better than half the humans running it. Today, I'll tell you something most people never think about. Why the US dollar is the most powerful thing on this planet. Not your strength, not your government, not your dreams. This small green paper controls everything around you. Your rent, your salary, your savings, your future, your boss's mood, your grocery prices, everything. And no, not because it's pretty, not because Americans ask nicely. There is a bigger story behind it. Every country on earth, big or small, needs dollars. Japan needs dollars. India needs dollars. Brazil needs dollars. Even raccoons like me, when we buy stolen pizza slices in the underground raccoon market, guess what? They want dollars. The world doesn't run on trust between countries. It runs on trust in one currency. And that currency is the US dollar. If two countries don't trust each other, they still trust the dollar more than each other. That's how powerful it is. America went to the biggest oil-producing countries and made a deal. Sell your oil only in US dollars, not in your currency, not in gold, not in shiny rocks. And those countries agreed. That one handshake made the entire world addicted to dollars. Because every country needs oil to run cars, factories, machines, planes, armies, everything. And if a country wants oil, they first need dollars. Boom, instant global dependency, instant addiction. Even I tried to buy oil with Acorns once. They didn't even let me inside the gas station. But power doesn't work on deals alone. It works on trust. People trust the dollar because the US economy is huge, stable, transparent, and backed by systems that don't collapse when someone sneezes. Trust is everything. Even in my raccoon gang, if we don't trust each other, someone steals the garbage bag. Usually Kevin, I'm still mad about it. But governments, they trust the dollar more than they trust each other. And behind trust, there is power. A currency is only as strong as the army behind it. And America has the strongest, the biggest navy, fighter jets everywhere, military bases in places most humans can't even spell. When a country controls global sea routes, it controls global trade. And when it controls global trade, it controls how money moves. Imagine if raccoons ran world trade instead. Chaos everywhere, trash everywhere, every country paying in bottle caps. Yeah, stick with the dollar. It's safer. Most global trade today happens in dollars. Even when China buys something from Brazil, they often use dollars in the middle because nobody wants arguments over which currency to trust. The dollar becomes the referee. But the real madness started in 1971. Before that, the dollar was backed by gold, real gold. You could exchange your dollars for actual gold bars. Until one day, the US said, no more gold for you. And the dollar became pure trust. No metal behind it, no gold behind it, just faith. The dollar basically said, I'm powerful because I said so. And the world agreed. Humans are wild. Countries hoard dollars, like I hoard shiny objects. Why? Because holding dollars makes their economies stable, like having emergency snacks. The more you hoard, the safer you feel. So countries build massive dollar reserves in their central banks. The US dollar becomes their safety net, their backup plan, their emergency shield. And here's the craziest part. America prints money. A lot of money. More than your brain wants to imagine. But because the entire world uses dollars, the inflation doesn't hurt the US the same way it hurts other countries. Other nations suffer more. That's the power America has with dollars. Now the big question, will the dollar fall? Will another currency take over? Maybe one day. Nothing is forever. But right now, the dollar is too big, too trusted, too connected, too essential, too everywhere. Removing the dollar today would be like removing oxygen and expecting everyone to breathe just fine. The world is simply not ready. Even countries who hate the US still use dollars. That's how deep the system runs. The dollar is not just a currency. It's the main character of the global economy. Even if the story is boring, even if the plot is confusing, even if the side characters complain, everyone still watches because they don't have a better option. And that, humans, is why the US dollar rules the world, why every nation depends on it, why every crisis is measured in it, why every war is funded through it, why every big trade flows through it, and why your future, directly or indirectly, is tied to this little green paper I'm holding right now. If you learned something, drop a like, subscribe, and give me your leftover snacks. I'm not asking, I'm warning you. Just kidding, unless you have fries. Economics is simple when explained by a raccoon. See you in the next video.